Comets zone. Big D-man down the wall, looking to the front of the net. Snuck one through Markstrom. Along the wall. O'Reilly curls away from Cracknell. Short pass on to Fazio. Stripping in. Back in. Scores! Brandon DeFazio upstairs. And the Comets have a 1-0. Series. Here's Payarvi at the line for Joel Edmondson, who scored the overtime winner last night, and he snapped one through traffic and into the glove hand of Jacob Markstrom. Set up down low. In front, Payarvi rips one and scores. A power play goal for Magnus Payarvi right under the glove of Jacob Markstrom, and the Chicago Wolves have tied. Changes here as Friesen carries back in. Brendan Gaunce left side, rips a shot, he scores! Brendan Gaunce puts one between the legs of Pennington, and Utica, a power play goal of their own. Quick change of direction, back out to the blue line. Edmondson a shot, he scores with traffic in front of Jacob Markstrom, and Joel Edmondson with the pass. Berchi's shot rolled off the toe of his stick and wide of the goal. O'Reilly to the front. Berchi again, shot, scores! The Comets score! It went off both posts, but it finds its way across the line. A power. One through to the middle of the net, and the puck grabbed by Gaunce. He'll clear it down on goal, so there is no ice. Lost it in his skates. It came on for Alex Friesen. Friesen drops it. Conacher one-on-one. Wrist shot wide. Conacher will get third period. Comets with a 3-2 lead. Payarvi at the line. Played across the ice. Edmondson shot tipped high. Comets with an empty net on the other end. O'Reilly gets it out to center. Here's Berchi. To win in Game 5. Only two two-goal leads in the entire series. One in Game 1 off the very start, and one in Game 5 at the very end. A celebration around the Utica net, and a celebration around the Utica on.
You know, I think as a coach, it's a little bit of relief. You know, for me anyway, it's winning is what you're expecting your team to do. Even though you know that, you might not win. You put a lot of, our team puts a lot of work in. So it was relief for me, and obviously happiness for our guys, for our fans, for our team. It's a good game. It's a great game, great series.
What's your impression, what's your take on Brendan Gaunce's performance tonight? We've not seen him in the playoffs in this building, and tonight he comes through in spectacular fashion.
Well, I'm really happy for him. I'm proud of him. It's not an easy situation when you're not playing, and that's part of the learning curve. It's part of the learning curve of developing, and it's part of winning. You need guys, you need to have good players that aren't playing, and they have to keep the right attitude, and you hope that when you put a guy in the lineup that he responds, and that's one of the biggest responses we've seen out of our group in a long time. I'm really proud of him.
You guys were kind of unsung heroes. Don't show up on the score sheet, but did a hell of a job for you in keeping you in all three games here. Were Banks and Hamilton, especially on penalty.
They're great. They've been good all year for us. They're just kind of glue guys for your team that you can count on. They're going to play the game the right way. They've been a big part of our team all year. And they've been a big part of Brendan Gauntz's development. That's a big reason why Gauntz went in tonight, was because of the chemistry that line has. And you know, you lose a tough game like last night, sometimes you need a little spark to come into your lineup, and it was nice that Gauntz got that for us.
But they hadn't been together in quite a while. Hamilton was hurt.
Yeah, but you know, it's like riding a bike. With those three were so good for this parts of this year. You know, I was hoping that they would be able to play well tonight.
Travis, how exciting is this for you guys to have worked so hard? And I know this is just the first step, but to get that first series, this is the first time that Utica AHL team has ever won a playoff series, and just how important was that for you guys, and how excited are you?
Well, I'm excited. I know I don't always show it. Like,
You're looking today.
no, I am. I mean, it's hard not to be. To see how the crowd was after the game, see the people in the building. I've said it time and time again, it's a real special place to play. And not just for our fans, but for our players. A lot of them haven't been in playoff hockey before in this league. And that's a big, strong, heavy team that we played over there. It was a tough series, it was a physical series, and we talked about that after the game. We're more than battle tested now in playoff hockey. And you're proud of your city, proud of the fans, and proud of our players.
First two goals that you guys scored, it seems like that they had responses waiting pretty quickly. But then after you guys got that third goal, it seems like you guys either played better defense or were able to kind of keep them from getting a response. What do you think the difference was after the third goal?
It was an emotional game. You could feel it in the building. You could feel it as the game was going on. A lot of back and forth. You know, we talk about keeping your emotions in check and trying to just keep pushing forward. But there's going to be waves of momentum from each side, and I thought there was tonight. But I like how our guys stuck with it. And you know, we say it time and time again, our group is used to playing these kind of games. You look back, there's not a lot of nights over the last 2 years that we're winning games 4-1, 5-1, 6-1, or they're usually right tight games right to the end. They're usually one-goal games, so our guys are used to it.
Any preference as to who you would like to play in the next round? I know. I had to ask.
Do I have to answer? You know the answer. No, there's no preference for me at all. I've said it before this series, there's no easy teams in this league. They're all very close. It's going to be a tough series no matter who we play.
Now, your success in Portland, you having succeed here, is it the same kind of feeling?
Oh, I mean, when you win, it feels great. You know, we talk to our players about playing to win. There's playing hard and there's playing to win, and it takes a special group to really win. And it's not easy. You need a real commitment from everyone in your organization, and you know, we got a big win tonight. We got a long way to go, but we'll enjoy it tonight, and we'll get back to work tomorrow.
Awesome.
Brendan, how tough was it to sit out and then come back and how gratifying was it to have this kind of game?
I don't know if it was so hard to come back as it was to sit out in the playoffs. I mean, you always want to help the team win, and especially in times like that. But obviously, we got one of the wins, and tonight was a big game from everyone.
You had 2 goals tonight in a series where a lot of guys don't double up on points. What was your secret to figuring out the puzzle that is Bennington?
Well, I missed 2 games, so I was trying to have some production for those 2 in this one too. But no, the first one was a good pass by. I was just out on the wing, and I shot a 5-hole, and I was lucky to go in. And Barchies, I don't know how that didn't go in. It kind of went off both posts, and I was just lucky enough to be there. So both, I was in the right spot at the right time.
On the first goal, had you just jumped on the ice?
Yeah.
Seems like after the first 2 goals that you guys got, they had responses waiting, you know, like minutes afterwards. But after that third goal, it seemed like you guys settled down and you kind of kept them away from the front of the net. I mean, what do you think was the difference with your guys' resiliency after that third goal?
They're a good team. They're a really good team, and they have a lot of veteran guys that have played in the playoffs before. So we knew they were going to push back all game long, and we were in a lot of these games all year long, and that's kind of our quota, was to be able to win tight games all year, and we did it again today.
Brendan, this has been such a tough series, going back and forth, all 5 games, and just talk about the relief and the excitement that you guys have got the job done and are now moving on.
Yeah, there's a lot of highs and lows in playoffs, and I think we all know that. And as a team, we came back together today after last night's loss, and it was very big for our group to come back and play the way we did today.
One of the questions I love asking your teammates, and it's sort of my motif for the playoffs, is playoff beard tips. What's your advice to all the hockey fans growing playoff beards right now?
be able to grow one. I mean, some of us can't really well, so be mature. I don't know, I guess.
So talk about the response from this building here tonight. You know, it was a little bit not as loud at the beginning, but as soon as you guys started getting those goals, and especially at the end, they really exploded.
I mean, for us, we thought they were loud all game. I mean, it might have been different for you guys in the stands, but they've been good to us all year, and it was just another game for us in front of them, and we kind of expect that now from them, and they bring it every game. So it's definitely a great atmosphere to play in front of.
How gratifying is it for you guys to have won this series for these fans, because they've never had a winning, no Utica AHL team has ever won a playoff series?
I didn't know that, so I mean, that's pretty special, and we're lucky to play here.
Brendan, please break down the 2 goals you scored play by play, frame by frame for us. Walk us through how they happened.
I came off the bench in the one, and I just got the puck out wide, and I tried to get a quick shot, and I was lucky enough for it to go 5-hole. And then the second one, Barchi made a great shot, but it went off both posts, and I was kind of just in the right spot at the right time.
Anybody special you're going to call tonight? Talk about this game too.
I don't know. I guess my family's special, so I guess them. But I mean, my brother plays too, so we've been through these kind of things before, and they're probably going to congratulate me, and that's it. There's a lot of highs and lows in playoffs, but I mean, I guess that's it.
A couple of teammates that might fall into that special category are Banks and Hamilton. Coach Green was just talking about the chemistry that the 3 of you guys have and how important that has been in your development.
Yeah, I mean, they're the guys you kind of want to watch play when you're a younger guy. They work hard every day, whether it's practice or games, and they do things the right way. And I mean, as a young guy coming in and being able to play with them all year was pretty lucky for me to do that. And I mean, I learned a lot from them, so it's great to play with them.
Again, one more time, because I guess I didn't get it. How antsy were you? How keyed up were you having had to sit as a healthy scratch coming into this game? And did you say, I mean, what goal did you have coming into it?
I just wanted to help the team win, and I think we're all on the same page here as a team. And obviously, the last 2 games, I didn't play well enough in the first 2 to play in the last 2. So as a team, we come together at the right times, and I think that's why we're successful.
What was the attitude in the locker room before the game? You know, was it more, let's go make up for last night, or did you put it in the past short memory, we're going to win tonight, let's go do this?
Yeah, I mean, we were pretty calm before the game. We've played a lot of good hockey this year, and we know what we're capable of, especially at home. And I think it was brought down from our leadership group that we needed to play well today for the whole 60 minutes, and I think we achieved that.
Walk us through the goal that you scored. Break down play by play for us, family.
Well, I think I know kind of, I mean, me and Cal have some good chemistry. We've played together in the past, and I know he's obviously a disher. I think everybody in the rink knows that he likes to pass the puck, so kind of find some open ice, and usually he'll find you. And I decided to stop shooting glove because he kept saving me, and I was going to try something else and hold the puck a little longer, and fortunately got by a really good goalie.
Brandon, what does this victory in a really, really tough series say about your team?
It's kind of the way our year's been. I mean, we've always battled. Nothing's really ever come easy. We always, seem to be in those 1-goal hard games. I think we were ready for it. We're conditioned for it, and we certainly wanted to win.
How excited are you guys that you've got over this hump? You've won a playoff series, and for added bonus, you won it here at home in front of these fans.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's an exciting moment for all of us here in Utica. We feel part of this community, and we see the people on the way to the games. We see the people after the games. We want to make sure that we represent them well, and it's a great feeling.
What was that feeling like on the ice as soon as you won? And everybody got. I mean, actually, even before that final buzzer sounded, people were already on there.
Yeah, it's nerve-wracking, to be honest. Like, the last minute there is so loud, you can't really hear what people are saying or what's going on. You just want the puck to get down the ice and get it in that open net, and then maybe we can breathe a little. But it's surreal, really is. I mean, the way they treat us here is just second to none.
They're a very physical team, and you're part of the checking line. How tough is it to focus on not only being a physical game, but being offensive as well and effective at that?
Yeah, it's obviously an interesting thing for me. Obviously, I like to contribute when I can, but there's different ways in each game that you're going to contribute, and that's right now for me it's just trying to be physical, trying to be hard, trying to shut down top lines, and you know, anytime you can score a goal, it obviously feels great. But to bring the energy is probably first and foremost what we look for.
Brendan, is there any way you can sort of sum up this series? It's the first ever Calder Cup playoff series that a Utica AHL team has ever won. I mean, how do you sum up this series?
I'm not sure. You know, amazing. You know, it's like I said. I really do believe it. I mean, you know, we've got neighbors coming over today on the way to the rink. You got people texting you. You're part of this community, and you know, everybody wants you to win, and we want to win. And that's what, you know, it's fun. I mean, it's exciting to have people care about what you do. To see the people supporting, you know, all the signs around town, and everybody, you know, giving us our best. It's crazy.
Last question, guys.
Because I asked everyone on your team so far, what's your tip for playoff beard?
Grow it as long as you can.
I'll take it.